Friends, let's discuss the exercise questions of the chapter Human Eyes and the Colorful World. It is the chapter number 11. So let's begin. The first question of the exercise. Some questions are multi-choice question, initial question. See the first question. The human eye can focus objects at different distances by adjusting the focal length of eye lens. This is due to you can see the four options: presbyopia, accommodation, nearsightedness, and the farsightedness. You know the answer of first question is the B part. B part, that is the accommodation. Okay, this property is known as the accommodation, to change the focal length. Now come to the next question number 2, multi-choice question. The human eye forms the image on of an object at it is the D part, that is the retina. Okay, always image is formed real inverted at the retina. And the third question, the least distance of distinct vision for a young adult with normal vision is about, you know the minimum distance, it is known as the least distance of distinct vision. D is equal to, it is 25 centimeter. Okay, now come to the question number 4. The change in focal length of an eye lens is caused by the action of it is again ciliary muscles. Okay, you know the function of the ciliary muscles. Okay, responsible to change, it is the ciliary muscles. Now come to the question number 5. It is the numerical type question. First, question number 5. A person needs a lens of power. Power is given here. Power is given. Required power, it is minus 5.5 diopter for correcting. For correcting his near vision needs, it is for the distant. Okay, it is for distant object. Okay, and P he required plus 1.5 diopter for correcting the near vision. Okay, for near vision. What is the focal length of lens required in distant vision and the near vision? So in both cases you have to find the focal length. You know focal length is equal to 1 upon D. So using this concept, I am taking the first part of this question. First part, take the F is equal to 1 upon minus 5.5. It is equal to minus 0.181 meter. Okay, so lens, which type of lens it is? It is the concave lens of focal length. This value is required for the distant object. Okay, concave lens. Now in second part, see what is the focal length required? 1 upon plus 1.5. And when you solve it, you will find it is the 0.667 meter. It is the plus, so obviously it is the convex. It is the convex lens. For correcting the near vision, this lens is required. So it was the second part. Now come to the question number 6 of the exercise. The far point of the myopic person is 80. Far. Okay. What is the nature and the power of the lens required to correct the problem? So he is the myopic person. It means if u is equal to infinity, the image should form minus 80 centimeter. Myopic person means person cannot see the distant object. Only the up to 80 centimeter he can see. So the image should form within this limit, that is the minus 80 centimeter only. Okay, u is equal to infinity. Find the focal length and then you can find the power also. So using the formula, lens formula, 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. Okay, put the values. 1 upon minus 80 minus 1 upon infinity is equal to 1 upon F. Okay, so 1 upon infinity is 0. So 1 upon minus 80 is equal to 1 upon F, or F is equal to minus 80 centimeter, or you can say it is the 0.8 meter negative That is, what is this? This is a concave lens. Okay, minus है ना, so it is the concave lens. Now you can find the power also. So power is equal to P is equal to 1 upon F. So F is 0.8 meter. So you will find minus 1.25 diopter. So this power of the lens is required for this myopic person. Now question number 7. In question number 7, it is asked, make a diagram to show how hypermetropia is corrected. The near point of the hypermetric eye is 1 meter. What is the power? Okay, what is the power? So you have to find the power of the lens required to correct the defect, and the D is given 25 centimeter. So you have to make the figure in your NCERT book. It is given figure number 11.3 at page number 190. So make this figure and now solve the numerical part of this question. So U is here given, it is minus 25 centimeter. It is asked to assume V, it is given minus 1 meter, that is the minus 100 centimeter. Okay, and find the F. So using the lens formula, 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. 1 upon minus 100 minus 1 upon minus 25 is equal to 1 upon F. 1 upon F, and the 1 upon F is equal to 1 upon 25 minus plus minus 1 upon 100. Take the LCM 100. So it is 4 minus 1, that is the 3 upon 100. So F is equal to 100 upon 3 meter. Okay, or simply you can say it is 33.3 centimeter or 0.33 meter. Okay, now you can find the power also. So the power is P is equal to 1 upon D. So D here 1 upon F. 1 upon F. So put the values of F. It is the 100 upon 3. 100 upon 3. And so you will find this answer 100 upon 3, and because it is in centimeter, 100 upon 3 put here in this question. F is equal to no, this value you have to write. Okay, this value you have to write. So simply write this value 1 upon 0.33, 1 upon 0.33, and you will find this value is plus 3.0 diopter. Okay, put the value of F in meter. Okay, according to the formula. So it is the plus, so that's why it is the convex lens. Now students, if you read the question number 8, why the normal eye can not able to see the clearly the objects placed closer than 25 centimeter, means if the object is placed very near to your eyes, less than 25 centimeter distance, so why we are not can see the objects clearly? Because in that case, due to the strain on the ciliary muscles will not be able to adjust the focal length of your eye lens. That in that case it will be unable, that's why you can't see clearly. So due to the less action or unable to change the focal length by the ciliary muscles, you will be unable. Now question number 9. Question number 9 of this question, it is asked what happened to the image distance in the eye when the increase the distance of an object from the eye. Means when you change the distance from the eye, what will be the change in the V? Okay, what will be the change in the V? So as you know, focal length will not change in any case. Image will formed always at the retina. What will happen? The focal length will change every time due to the action of the ciliary muscles. So V will not change. Okay, because the focal length is changed. So due to the power accommodation property, okay, due to the power of accommodation of the, due to the, you can see the due to the power of accommodation, image distance will unchanged. Okay, it will not change every time image will be formed at the retina. So students, if you see the next questions, it is the theory, all we have already explained. That is the question number 10, why do the star twinkle? So you can explain on the basis of the atmospheric reflection. And the question number 11, why the planets do not twinkle? Again you can explain, just see the last video. And the question number 12, why does the sun appears reddish early in the morning? You can again explain on the basis on the basis of scattering of the light. And the last question number 13, why does the sky appear dark instead of the blue to the astronaut? It was also explained. I'm going to explain again. So when astronaut reach above the atmosphere, so there is no medium, there is no air molecules, no atmosphere for the scattering of the sunlight. So due to no scattering of the light, the sky appears dark instead of blue. Because blue, why we see the blue sky? Due to the scattering. Why blue? Because the blue color has the minimum wavelength, and scattering is maximum for the blue color. So above that is the in the sky, where astronauts see the sky always dark. Okay, from the earth we see sky always blue, but the astronaut always see it black. So thank you very much. This is all about the exercise questions of this chapter, human eye and the colorful world. In next video we'll discuss the next chapter, very interesting chapter, electricity, chapter number 12. Thank you.